Logan Paul on his podcast the other day turned around and said that Jake Paul falling to the floor was not him trying to do a double leg, but rather a tactic to stop AJ bearing his weight on him. I'm going to tell you what I think about that. But first, before we do anything, please do me a big favor and hit the subscribe button at the bottom of your screen just there. Especially if you're a returning viewer, it means you like what I'm doing, but you're not hitting subscribe. Why aren't you hitting subscribe? Just hit subscribe. It'll really help me out. Now let's get into the video. So this here is what Logan Paul said.
Most people thought, oh, Jake's trying to take him down. What he was doing was, and I saw this in sparring, and I asked him, I was like, why do you keep going to your knee when the big guy is above you and leans on you? He said, they're so heavy. Me trying to hold them up wastes so much energy. If I'm under them and they start leaning on me, I'm just gonna drop to my knee, because why would I waste energy trying to keep them up for what purpose other than...
So yeah, there you go. Effectively said, the tactic was that whenever Jake Paul felt the clinch, felt like Anthony Joshua was going to bear his weight on top of him, he just fell to his knees. He wasn't trying to take him down at all. Now, forgive me, it did look like he wrapped his arms around him. I think he was a college wrestler, so it looked like he was going for a double leg. I'm going to take him for his word and say he wasn't going for a double leg, but I will also turn around and say that it is a bullshit tactic. It's not boxing. No one's being clever there. If he's saying that as if like it's a clever tactic, it's not a fucking clever tactic. It's a shit tactic. All it tells me is that you can't fucking box. You can't box. Just drop to the ground because you think, oh, either I'm going to get hurt here or I can't take his weight and I'm going to get too tired. Either way, it's bollocks. Now, for me, it's not just about the getting tired. He went down to his knees and went to grab him every time he took contact because he felt AJ's power and thought, fuck that. Fuck that, I'm dropping to my knees, otherwise I'm gonna get fucking destroyed. And he got destroyed anyway, just a little bit later on. So it's a bullshit tactic, and it tells me he's not a boxer. The only thing I will say is fair play to him to getting into the ring with AJ. I've said it before, and people have come back in the comments to me saying that I'm wrong, that you would jump in there for 90 million. People saying they jump in for 2, jump in for 50,000. One person said he'd break his leg for 90 million. So obviously I'd break my fucking leg for 90 million pounds. I mean, the leg recovers. If you could guarantee that I'd only break my jaw like Jake Paul did, obviously I'd get in there for 90 million pounds. I'd get in there for 500,000 for fuck's sake. But you can't guarantee that it's only going to be a jaw break against AJ, can you? You can't fucking guarantee that because he's the most athletic heavyweight I think I've ever seen. He's knocked out some serious fighters in his time, and I'm 66 kilos. The likeliness of me having more permanent brain damage from a punch from AJ, or maybe even worse, is not completely out of the question, is it? But anyway, what do I know? Let me know what you think in the comments. Please don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time.